my time. I got 5 minutes. You're taking up my time. Good afternoon, Democrats. I am one of a small number of female sheriffs in the nation. I am the only Latina sheriff in the United States. But you know, there is always something positive about anything. In a sheriff's conference, there's never a line to the women's bathroom. I can go right in. We are Democrats, and we often disagree with each other, but that doesn't mean we can't work together. We all know that life is not always fair, but as Democrats, we want to give as many folks as possible a fighting chance. We know that we have our differences, and we learn to work within them. One of the many things I like about being a Democrat is that we believe in diversity. We allow people to find their grace and talent within themselves. I am Hispanic American. I speak 2 languages. My duality is a reality. May we learn to allow each other to grow. I am Hispanic, female, lesbian, and Democrat. Could I possibly give some people more reason to hate me? But I do understand that a lot of that is the fear of the unknown. I don't think that it's a coincidence that as minorities grow, the outcry of the right gets louder and louder. But here is where we can make the difference. We as Democrats show that it is okay to disagree and still work things out. I have over 2,400 employees, and I can assure you that every decision that I make, somebody doesn't like it. And I can assure you that there will be somebody upset with me, whatever the decision is. But that doesn't stop me. We just need to keep trying to do what is best for us as a whole. Recently, I heard someone say, and they were talking about relationships, but it works just as good here. If you keep trying, I'm staying. And if we keep trying to do things together, we're going to find a good end. After my first election, I was invited to go to the Misa de los Obreros. This is a Catholic mass for the worker, the laborer. Afterwards, there was a dinner, and of course, it would go late into the evening, typical Latinos. Before the mass ended, my assistant came over and said, "You better leave now before the mass ends, or you will not be able to get out of here because of the crowd." I snuck out the back, and I heard some footsteps behind me. A Latin woman with 3 children was trying to catch up with me. She called out to me, and I stopped. She asked if I could take my picture with her children. As I knelt down, please remember the scene in 2005. Never in the history of Dallas County had a Hispanic taken such a powerful and visible position. And as I started to place the children all around me, she said, "I want to be able to remind them that even though they are poor and have nothing, there is hope. You can become whatever you want to be, just like the sheriff." I wanted to say at that moment, "Give me my heart back. You just stole my heart." We have to become the leaders that would make it easier for those who need a break of the cycle to believe that it can be done within us. It doesn't matter that we are teachers, politicians, engineers, clerks, or whatever. We need to take the lead in a way that is trustful and a healthy manner to make it easy for those that follow. And it will end up all better for all of us if we continue to do that. Let me say it right now. Let me say it right now. I am not a Bible scholar, but I know that toxic doctrine is not Christian. No matter how many Bible verses you wrap around it, you cannot put enough Bible verses around it and make it Christian. It is toxic. I get so tired of people to think they have the only solution. Good people get tired of doing good way before bad people get tired of doing bad. The truth is, the more a person feels they are losing, the louder they scream. I will have to admit that sometimes I am afraid of hate, but I am also reminded of the power of tolerance and helpful debate. I know we are not going to save the world, and not everybody will be happy with what we do. But we must look at the reasons why we are doing the things we do and make sure that it is not just out of our own right and ego. I also believe, maybe naively, that there is more good than bad in us. Therefore, let us not get tired and go out to be the leaders that stand up for the good and the right. Come on back, Democrats!